The US government hasn't confirmed that Chen Guangcheng is under their protection, and we don't actually know what Chen Guangcheng wants for sure. Some people say he wants America's help negotiating with the Chinese government to get better terms or to end his period of house arrest. Other people say that he's actually seeking political asylum for himself and perhaps his family. But what do we know? Well, we know that Chen Guangcheng has suffered terribly at the hands of the Chinese regime. He was sent to prison for 4 years for exposing the fact that thousands of people were subjected to forced abortions and forced surgical sterilisation. We know that he and his family have spent more than a year and a half under a particularly cruel form of house arrest. Both he and his wife claim that they've been badly beaten. He escaped last week, a daring escape, despite the fact that he's blind. He managed to scale a wall, slip past security guards and travel the 300 miles or so to Beijing. We know that this case is a terrible embarrassment to the Chinese regime. This is an authoritarian state. They don't like their dirty laundry, as they see it, being hung out in front of the international community. And we know that this presents a diplomatic dilemma for the Americans. There's no way that they can't help Chen Guangcheng. If they didn't, that would cause an international outcry. On the other hand, if they do help him, that threatens to derail their rather delicate cooperation, or the cooperation that they would like to have with China on a whole range of issues. The Eurozone crisis, Syria, Iran and North Korea. And I think for all of those reasons, we've seen the US government, first of all, not make any direct statements on this issue, certainly not confirm that Chen Guangcheng is inside the embassy here in Beijing. And I think it's also why Hillary Clinton, who is now in Beijing for these strategic and economic talks, is keeping a very low profile so far.